There are frequencies that exist just beyond our perception, sounds that our ears aren't meant to register. But what happens when those frequencies carry a message? Based on the frequency no one should hear, a sound that burrows into your mind and refuses to leave. Tonight, I dare you, don't listen alone. Turn up the volume, dim the lights, and prepare to question everything you think you know about the sounds around you. Because once you hear it, you can't unhear it. This is the Cursed Whisper Trilogy. 3 stories, each one a descent into a nightmare fueled by sound. One whisper you should never answer. A whisper that seeks you out, that knows your name, that wants to consume you. Let's begin. Are you ready to face the darkness, to confront the whispers that lurk in the silence? Story 1. The voice note. A seemingly harmless piece of audio, but its contents are far from innocent. A teenage boy is scrolling through his phone late at night. The glow of the screen illuminates his face as he mindlessly scrolls. Suddenly, a notification, a message from the unknown, a voice note from an unknown number. He doesn't recognize the number, a string of digits he's never seen before. He's curious, a dangerous curiosity. So he presses play. A whisper crackles through his earbuds, chilling and wrong, a sound that seems to bypass his ears and go straight into his mind. Can you hear me now? The words are simple, but the intent is sinister. He shrugs it off, tries to convince himself it's just a prank, a wrong number, deletes it. But that night, the whisper returns, this time uninvited. It knows where he is, it knows how to reach him. His earbuds turn on by themselves, a surge of static, then the unmistakable sound of that voice. The voice, closer, more insistent. It's getting stronger. Can you hear me now? The question is no longer a question, but a threat. Every time it echoes, something shifts in his mirror. The lights flicker. The room seems to warp and distort around him. Behind him, a shadow creeps closer, matching the pulse of the voice. A dark figure taking shape in the periphery of his vision. He whirls around, nothing. The room is empty save for him, but in the reflection, the shadow's always there, waiting. Desperate, he yanks the buds out. He rips them from his ears, throwing them across the room. Silence. For a moment. A brief respite from the encroaching darkness. Then his throat tightens, a pressure building in his chest. His lips part. And from his own mouth, the whisper escapes. He's no longer in control. Can you hear me now? The words are his, but the voice is not. The audio file icon on his phone glitches, pulsing into a waveform that looks disturbingly like an unblinking eye. Watching, waiting. You hear it? Can you feel it closing in? Story 2. The Forgotten Radio. An artifact of a bygone era, a relic of the past, now a conduit for something sinister. In a dusty attic, filled with forgotten memories and cobwebs, an old man finds a battered radio. A relic from his youth, long since abandoned. It shouldn't work. Decades of disuse should have rendered it silent. But when he sets it down, static stirs, and a song begins to play. It's haunting, beautiful, a melody that tugs at his heartstrings, a tune from a forgotten time. But as the melody swells, it slips. The music falters, the signal wavers. Hey, Walter, a voice cutting through the music, a voice that knows his name. Can you hear me now? The radio speaks, not with music, but with a chillingly familiar voice. He freezes. His blood runs cold. No one's called him that in years. The radio's dial won't turn. It's stuck, as if held in place by an unseen force. He tries to unplug it. Nothing. The cord is fused to the wall. Panicked, he grabs a hammer and smashes the radio apart. He wants to silence it, to destroy the source of the voice. The music warps into a shriek, a cacophony of distorted sound, a final desperate cry. Can you hear me now? Even in pieces, the radio speaks. The voice persists, undeterred. Then, dead silence. The shriek fades, the static dies. He stares, heart pounding, mouth open. The silence is more terrifying than the noise, but when he tries to scream, to release the pent-up terror, nothing comes out. His vocal cords are paralyzed. The only sound left is the whisper looping from his phone, even though the radio's in pieces. The voice has found a new vessel. He can't speak, but the voice keeps speaking for him. He is now a puppet, a vessel for the whisper. Story 3, The Ringing Silence. A call that promises connection but delivers only dread. A girl's phone rings, screen flickering. The display is erratic, the signal unstable, an unknown number. A call from the void. She answers, only silence. She whispers, "Hello?" Her voice trembling slightly, a hint of unease creeping in. The response is immediate, no delay, no hesitation. That same eerie voice whispering, a sound that chills her to the bone. Can you hear me now? The voice is inside her head, resonating through her very being. She tries to hang up, to sever the connection, but the screen freezes. The phone is locked in place. Around her, people cover their ears, faces twisted in pain. They can hear it too. They're screaming, but she can't hear them. Their cries are muffled, distant. Instead, she smiles, slowly, like she's joining something she always wanted. A dark desire fulfilled. Her phone bursts into static, a blinding flash of white noise. The screen goes black. The connection is complete. Out of the darkness, the whisper returns, closer than ever. It's right beside her, breathing down her neck. Now you're one of us. The final words, the chilling confirmation. She is no longer alone. If you hear the voice, don't respond. Resist the urge to answer, to acknowledge its presence, like subscribe, stay quiet, or it will hear you too. And once it hears you, there's no escape.